Now then, welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Today, I've got a little bit of an issue. Not with the mod pack, not with anything to do with the mod pack, but the fact that I am going away this weekend. And so I've got to record a couple of episodes, kind of back to back, so that I can get away for the weekend and still leave you with videos for the weekend. The Saturday and Sunday I'm going to be out of town, away from my computer, and so I need to get on with some episodes today. Right now, I need to record them, right now. So, that being said in advance, I'm just letting you know to make sure that you're aware that this is me getting the episodes done. I'm going to be doing a bit of questing today. Going to try and get some quests done. Going to try and get this final slot unlocked by making a cake. Making a cake worth celebrating. Wahaha. Awesome. Yes. And now I'm fully inventoried. I can now click things properly into inventory spaces like that. That's awesome. Okay, so place the cake down. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Speaking of food, I'm going to switch this around because I'm nearly out of baked potatoes. Baked potatoes. Right, so let's just quickly go to where we are, where we're up to, what we're doing. I've just done a quick run round of the base area just to make sure that everything's operational and everything's working the way it should. This mana pool over here is slowly but surely filling up. It's got plenty of mana coming into it, but it's a slow process. And I'm not intending on doing anything to improve the speed of it. The whole reason for this mana setup was to make gas tiers into ender pearls. But I currently can't do that because I haven't got enough mana there. And the only reason I was doing that was because I wanted to use a different method to get enderman. No, different method than getting enderman. It's been suggested that I get enderman from the mob farm. The mob farm is built around a water flush and is only 2 blocks high in each of the levels. So it doesn't spawn enderman because it's got water in it. And if enderman was spawned and the water was flushing the enderman out, the enderman would just teleport all around my base and end up killing me. So I didn't want that. So there's no enderman spawning in there. There's also the special doll. I can make a precious doll into, is it not freezing doll, into a creepy doll by getting some ink sacks and that, and I could make that into an enderman. And then I could use my mob spawner. There's 2 ways of making a creepy doll, okay. And then I could use my Mine Factory Reloaded mob spawner over there to spawn enderman and kill enderman and get lots and lots of ender pearls. Yes, there's that. I could also have made another little mob farm, a little dark area, and then captured an enderman and put him in there as well. There's lots of ways I could have got ender pearls, and I probably still will do one of them because waiting for Britannia to give me all the ender pearls is not going to be my final solution. But I did enjoy getting back into Britannia a little bit. And you may have noticed my Magic Farm episode the other day saying about potentially doing a Druid's Tale in the Magic Farm. And a Druid's Tale, for those of you that are new to the channel, was mainly focused around Britannia. But it had a few twists. So if you check out a few other episodes and a few playlists on my videos on my channel, you will see the Druid's Tale and potentially get interested in what we're looking at. I've turned off the production of ore. All of this ore here sitting there. No need to do much for it at all. There's one thing I do want to do. I want to get some platinum. A stack of. Why not? Stacks at a time. And I want to put that into here. There we go. There is a quest that I want to achieve. There's a few quests that I want to achieve. There's lots and lots of quests that I want to achieve. The Britannia stuff, we've done the Britannia as best as we can according to the quests at the minute. There was only one quest. So I'm expecting Jaded Cat to create some more quests in the future. I'm not rushing to go, Jaded, make some botanical engineering quests. No. It's done. I don't need to do any more of that. I can do that in a different series the way I want to do it, and then when it comes in here I've got all the ability in the world to complete the quests as I need to. Thorncraft, we've not even started on Thorncraft yet. There's a lot of Thorncraft quests, so I'm looking forward to delving into the Thorncraft quests. But not yet. I would like to have a Wizard's Tower, potentially in this corner over here, built so that I can do Thorncraft in a Wizard's Tower. That's what I'd like to do before I start on Thorncraft, which will probably be something to do maybe during next week. Mystical Blood, the arts of blood magic. There's a few things that we haven't done yet. But I am working on getting the self-sacrifice runes in order to make the next tier of altar, which requires 4 beacons, which requires wither skeleton skulls, so that I can kill wither. So I can take the next ender pearl that I can create and make another safari net, go into this mob farm and wait for a skeleton to come down, grab the skeleton in the safari net and pop him in there. I can also use the witch water, that I've got quite a lot of witch water available to me, pump some sort of witch water into the base of this, and then as the skeletons touch the witch water, they will turn into wither skeletons and then get killed as wither skeletons, and potentially get some heads dropped that way. If that doesn't work, which I'm not sure if it does work, or whether it's a config setting or what, witch water, whether these mob spawners, these grinders, actually get mob heads, or whether I need to get the mob heads myself. Either way, I've got that I can do over here at a future date, and I will do that at a future date in order to get the mob farm done. This over here, this little setup I've got over here, has already got enough of the runic slates that I need to advance the blood magic onto the 5th tier. And then I've got to do the wither slaying and all that sort of stuff. So that's something I'm going to keep to one side. I'm going to get that done, but not just yet. I'm going to work on that in the future. But the next couple of episodes, I haven't got time for that, unfortunately. So, another thing that we've got at the minute. So many things, all the things. Another thing that we've got at the minute is lots and lots of these mob drops. I've had a lot of cool suggestions in about using filing cabinets to file away the bows and things, yeah? I just don't have a need for bows at all. I get myself a bow, and then I don't need any more bows. But I want an applied energistic system to keep all of this stuff so that I can dispose of it as and when I want to. There are other things as well that I can potentially do with all of this loot that revolve around something in Thorncraft that I want to get into when we do Thorncraft. So, for now, the main thing is to get an applied energistic system for all of this, to get rid of all of this stuff, and potentially put another little power supply down here. It was also mentioned, about power supply that is, that I haven't looked into doing Tesseracts. Tesseracts require the ender pearls, so I'm going to have to do the ender pearls first before I can do the Tesseracts. But then I could Tesseract power from a big reactor like this into every other place I want. Another thing I've been thinking about is doing the big reactor up to a larger reactor, one of the turbines, one of the great big turbines. I think it'll put in a turbine somewhere around the base. I don't know, probably ends up in that corner somewhere. And have a turbine that's pumping out tons of power and Tesseracts beaming it to wherever I need it around the base. That'll be cool as well. The first things first, though, I want to just get some more of these quests done from in here, just to see what we're doing, just to see what we're up to. One of the first things I've got here is platinum, which is why I just put those platinum in here, and now we're making the shiny ingots. So if I make this, I should have that quest completed. Claim the reward, thank you. Illuminate and Ardite and the other metals from the nether. I've got these Enderium, which requires ender pearls, mana steel, which I'm building up the mana supplies for, and signalum. Signalum, I'm not sure about signalum. I'll have to do a bit of research to figure out how to get signalum. I could just go sig, and I'll see sigils and all sorts of stuff. Signalum. How do we make signalum? It's a blend of copper, silver with some destabilized redstone. So that's going to go into a bit more thermal expansion. But I can do that. But for right now, this quest line is also as completed as possible. The Tinker's Toys. What I want to look at, we've nearly finished learning to skyblock. We've got these two to finish off. This going into other dimensions. Again, not doing that this episode, but it's very close, 92% there. Sky Farm, we've got some new crops to make. The artichokes, Stone Cold Killer. I've got a Stone Killer, I thought. Did I upgrade it straight to Iron before the book updated? Maybe I updated it quickly. We've also got the Kitchen Nightmares, which is a few bits and pieces we may get done today. Storage Wars, lots of different storage mechanisms. The compact chests I've seen being used, and I quite like the look of that. Water source, ender tank. Yeah, we've got things that we can get on with. Fancy upgrades, that's cool. I also want to play around with routing routes. Router Reborn. I like the look of that mod. I want to test that out as well. But again, not just yet. So, power-wise, we've got a hand pump we can make. We can make a clockwork engine. Let's see if we can make a clockwork engine right now. Get some quests going, get some stuff done this episode. Okay, so a clock, a copper gear, a piston, and some planks. Shouldn't be too hard, should it? So, we want a clock, which is 4 of them, and 4 of them, isn't it not? Yep, 4 of them. And copper gear, which I think I've already got one over here. Yep, cool. We're going to need to get some wood out of the stores. There we go. Also, today, it's election day in England. You're electing a new Prime Minister. And I've got to consider all of my options there. I've been quite consumed by checking out the political process. I'm not very, very politically minded. I don't generally care enough about it. But this year, after 5 years of a Conservative and Liberal Democrat coalition, I've got interested again into the politics of it all. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And that is for the next thing. Clock. That looks right to me. Why is that not working? Piston, clock, copper gear. Is it only made from the copper gear? Is that not a multiple recipe? Okay, so I can't use that copper gear. Fair enough. If that's the way it wants to be, that's the way it wants to be. Let's get 5 copper. Way and drowned. Good job. Good job there. Good job. Yep, up we go. Hey, thank you. So, let's see. Can I make a copper gear out of this? Yeah, and can I make that then? Yes, okay. That was easy enough to solve. Sorted. Claim reward. I get another clock. Excellent. Peat-fired engine. Let's put the clock on the wall. It's the middle of the night. Awesome. Hey, peat-fired engine. Let's try working through some of these. Let's see what it comes up with. It might come up with some of the stuff that we actually want to do. Copper gears, piston, and more copper. Okay. So, 3 more copper. I've got a few more there. Copper gears. We'll take those. Was it 2 copper gears? Yeah. And a piston. Okay. I should just make a load of pistons, really, but you never know when you're going to need them, do you? You never know when you're going to need them. So, I've got something to ask you guys as well, while we're doing through the quest today and seeing how many we can complete. You've been watching now for many, many episodes, and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. Peat fired. Oh, is that it? Power grid. I have completed, and there's nothing else unlocked. But it is not anything. I've got 1 quest unclaimed. Okay, well, I guess that's power grid done then. Okay, but there's some hidden stuff, no doubt. Okay, the other thing, let's do this. Let's do skyblock. Before you can get started in applied logistics, you need skystone. To get skystone, make a stone barrel, fill it with lava, and right-click it with a skystone dust. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, what I want you guys to talk about in the comments is which of these quest lines you would like to see the most on. Like with the Thorncraft, we're gonna have to do it all, but do we do it all straight away, or do you want me to do it in smaller chunks? Do you want me just to like focus on finishing off the blood magic, or do you want me to focus on doing Thorncraft, or do you want me to get on with Britannia, even though there's no quest for it right now? Where did I put that? Oh yeah, I know where I put it. And do I have another one here? Another handy crucible, or stone barrel, should I say? Handy stone barrel, be with me. No, I don't have a handy stone barrel. I'll get the one that I use the blaze in. Yeah, list below, or tell me below. I've just been through some of the quest lines with you. You can tell me now what it is that you would like to see. There's lots of options around here. There's also no freaking barrel. I'm sure I had a barrel. Where did I put it? Where did I put that barrel? It's like a little maze around here now. Where did I put it? I think I may have had it over here, didn't I? Definitely moved it then, because this is underneath the Britannia section. Yeah, that's all working again now. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, what do you want to see the most, and why do you want to see it? Put it in the comments below. I guess I'm just going to have to make another stone barrel then. Yeah, okay. How do we make a stone barrel? I think it's just stone, isn't it? One of those. It's the slab at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I want to know which direction I should be going in next, because there's lots of fun things that I could find to do myself, but there may be some things that you guys want me to look at next, including some of the mods that I'm generally not needing to use, because I do have some mods in this pack that I'm not really using, and I probably wouldn't use unless you tell me to use it. Skystone, awesome. And then I've got 4 of those to get, I think. I think I'll do 4 skystone. Let's put this in here. Give me. Yeah, I've got a skystone block, which is 4 of them combined, I think. So let's get some more of this lava out. I'm taking all the lava out of there now. I'm going to have to do a quick refill of that as well. Let's get that. Okay, and while we're here then, let's do a quick refill of the lava. This never takes me too long. It is auto-refilling itself, but it auto-refills at such a slow pace that I tend to want to go and do it this way, the much quicker way. Come down to my lava generation down here and just stick it on there for a moment. Fills it all up nicely, and then I take it back upstairs so it can empty out into the smeltery. I may dispose of that little setup I've got for generating lava for this altogether, because well, there's just simply no point. Get 2 more lava. Wait, there we go. Pop that in there. This should just be 4, I think. At least I think it's 4. It was 4 last time, I think. Let's see. Can I make it out of that? No. Okay. Do I have to cook it? What's the uses? A skystone chest. Smelt it. Okay, I only have to smelt 1 block then. Fair enough. These are the things that you have to do. I'll make a few, because I think I need a few more bits of that for other things in the applied energistics. The skystone's fairly important. I could also automate this if I really wanted to. I don't really think I'm going to bother just yet though. Might just make it to order. There's another one there. Awesome. And that's as far as the applied energistics goes in questline as well. Maha, I see. Okay. So the options for in the comments to let me know what you want me to do. Sky Farm. We've got crops and all of these bits and pieces to go through and try and complete out all the farming side of things. Including, I could spend the time going through and getting all of the other crop types that I want, at least getting a couple of each. There's a corner over there which has currently got designated for other creation of ores. Ores from other means. So at the minute I've got some of these, which I'm using. And I'm just basically storing them in here. I just pop around here every now and again and just keep filling this up, in case they become useful for anything. I mean, with all these materials I've got here, I don't really need to do those, but I'm going to automate it and do all that sort of stuff when I've got an applied energistic system to automate the whole process. But there's also the seeds in there. There's also the ore seeds that you can get through AgriCraft. So the whole farming side, you can choose that as something that you want me to do in the next few episodes in future. There is also the kitchen nightmares. If you want me to go into the food side of things, we're going to do the basics here at least. Dried fruit, dry ham, dry sausage. What are we going to need for that? Pork, I guess? I don't think I've got any pork. There's a raw meat block, but I doubt I can turn that back into pork. So I can't continue that quest until I've got pigs. And my pigs, I've got one pig there. I could also make this in here with some pink wool. So I could make another pig egg. So I'm going to kill this pig. I'm going to spawn a pig, kill it to make this quest work. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure that this will make sausage or something. Put that up there. And did I have any more steak? I've got steak there, but I haven't got any more beef on me. Let's go and get a quick piece of beef and put that up, because that'll probably make the other one. I should probably check, really, before I start doing this, which ones actually process what. And see if these unlock many more quests. The Thorncraft is the other option that you've got to choose from in the comments below. The Thorncraft I will definitely be doing because there's already a large quest line for it. I've seen it, it's there, it looks cool, and that's something that's going to be pretty awesome to do as well. Should I just make another one of those? I should probably just make another one of those. Let's get some more slabs. I haven't got any more slabs in there. Let's get some more slabs out of this lot. You need 6. You can do it like that, can't you? Let's make 2 more. Oh, I can't make 2 more like that, can I? Do it like that. There we go. Because I've been using these for other things as well. It's pretty awesome. There we go. Throw that up there. And hopefully that'll dry. I'm guessing that's right. Should we just check it? Dried fruit. What was the other one? Sausage. So we've got sausage, which is uncured sausage on a drying rack. Sausage is ground meat, rosemary, fennel, chopped. Oh, okay, I can't quite make it like that. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I can't quite make it like that. I'm going to have to mess around with grinding meat, which is just a cutting board and a piece of beef. Okay, to make ground meat. But what about the other things? The other things... bay leaf, chives, fennel, chopped garlic, thyme, oregano, basil. I've got basil, so I'm okay with that. Is it basil there as well? Salt, basil, mixing bowl. I might be able to do that now, actually. And that was the piece that I've been wasting my time on. And the other thing that we've got, what was that? That was ham. Let's check ham out. Ham. Yeah, ham, like that. Baked ham, pineapple ham, uncured ham is raw pork. That was basil, spice leaf, thyme. Come on, sugar, fennel, basil. Yes. Some people say basil, some people say basil. Depends what country you come from. It's as simple as that. And I chop down all of those. I don't have any basil. In England, we say basil. There's basil faulty, basil brush. There's many basils. And they all have the same sort of thing. I really don't have any left. I'm going to have to chop down some trees myself to get that. because I've thrown them all into recycling. Yep. I've got some spruce leaves left, but let's do these ones. I need a couple of pieces of basil. I'm going to say basil for you Americans, because I know you love watching my videos, so I'll say basil just for you. But believe me, it is basil in our country. There's one. There's one. Okay, that's good. And it's been a while since I've had to break things and smash things on camera. Man, it's been a while. Okay, there's the second. That's good. Throw that back in there. There we go. And we needed some salt as well, didn't we? Did I have any salt in here? Yes, I did. Awesome. And I also needed some sugar, so we grabbed some sugar. Well, we got some sugar cane. Let's do the sugar thing. There we go. Okay, so we got some of that. What did I need to cure it? Uncured was just that recipe, so I should be able to do that in here, shouldn't I? That, and that. Oh, no, sugar. Yep, uncured ham. And then that goes onto the rack for making it cured ham. And that's what I need for there, sugar ham. Okay, so that goes on the rack for now. The other one required me to have, what was it, sausage? Required me to have ground meat, which is the cutting board. The cutting board is simple enough. I've actually got a piece of copper on me, so I might just use that piece of copper. Let's do this. Let's make a copper knife, as I just happen to have that piece of copper on me. Let's do that and grind the meat up, and then we've got to put that in with a bowl. A mixing bowl. I don't have a mixing bowl here. It's okay. Let's see. What do we have to do? It's just that with a stick. Okay. Easy enough. Let's do that, that. One of these sticks. Mixing bowl. There we go. We've got the basil. We've got some salt. And what was the other thing? I think it's 2 basil. Okay. 2 of them. One more time, boys and girls. One more time, just to get some more. Let's just quickly get another piece. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Give me just one. Just one. Just one piece. Come on. I got like 2 off the last lot. How come nothing off that? Okay, let's try some spruce then. Maybe if I lay it out a little bit. Does that make any difference at all? Nothing. Typical, isn't it? Typical. Just when you want some, and I've got rid of it all, you get some more. Let's take some of these leaves. Let's just bash all of these as a sapling. I don't want a sapling. Ah, there it is. Awesome. Okay. And so that should give us the next bit. Yeah, there we go. Uncured sausage. And stick that on the rack. Okay. Is that cured ham now? Sugar ham. Yes. So that does that one. Awesome. And I wonder what that, if that any good. Hunger restored 16. Saturation 10. It's pretty cool. I like. That sounds pretty nice. And we also had some dried fruit already, so I can claim that part of the reward. Yep. So next we just need the full-on sausage to go from cured, which we can see there. Looks okay. Let's eat this cured sugar ham. It doesn't do that much. It does okay. But a handful of steak does much, much better for all the hassle that was to make. That's the trouble with some of the food mods. Just a hassle to make everything. Okay, so what else can we do? We've got that dehydration, chef's tools, we've got the mixing bowl, juicer and bakeware. And if I recall, that's all about the stone. So let us do that. I've got that. Let's do 2 of those. And that makes a juicer, right? Yes, okay. And the bakeware. Let's have a look. Bakeware. Beckerware, that one. Bricks. Okay, bricks. Do I have any bricks? Oh, that's done. Awesome. Light meal, nice. Do I have any bricks or any clay left at all up here? No, pretty much turned all my clay into other cool stuff. Got no nether bricks. What clay have I got down here? I've got 0 clay. Okay, so we need at least 8 clay, so I can do this fairly quickly. Don't worry, this is swift. Let's get 4 of these. I can actually do it out here myself. That one, that one, that one. There we go. Can actually do it straight out here. Easy enough. And smash this down. Let's make it into bits. Quickly cook that up, and away we go. Alright. Can go in there. Let the baked potatoes out. There's the next stash of baked potatoes. That's a decent meal as well. Decent meal. Little snack there, though. All fun, just getting all these little bits and pieces all the time. And we've got one more quest. That's just that bakeware. Okay. And now we've got the pressing. Oh, wait a minute. We got that. Dehydration done. I get some raw shrimp. Yummy. Pressing the presser. Okay, so this food quest line seems to have quite a lot in it. It's just unlocking them as we go. Kitchen Nightmares, only 12% completed, meaning there's a lot of quests in there, which is good. This still... I've got this little quest line as well, the Mine Factory Reloaded quest line. So you can ask in the comments to get on with this one. The Assembly Line quest line, we can do that. Power Grid still hasn't unopened anything else yet. Storage Wars, that's another one. So... pick what you want. We've got farming, nightmares, kitchen nightmares. We've got the power grid, which is broken. We've got the storage wars and assembly line quest lines that we can work on before we get to Thormcraft, the Thaumaturgy, or get on with the mystical bloodline. If you want the Thormcraft as my next big thing, then we'll get on with that straight away. I may do a few more of these in the next episode just to catch up with a few bits and pieces. And like I say, I'm going away at the weekend, so I need to get some recordings done before I go. So this is it, folks. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Sorry, it's one of those kind of rushed episodes where I've done a lot of questing, but I hope you still enjoyed it. Please leave a like down below, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Goodbye.